This Sunday, we played against a match against Newcastle. And yesterday, after finishing everything, I just sat down, watched the whole match. And I really want to talk about each and every goal we conceded, why Eric Dyer shouldn't stay in this football club, why we can't, why we need a new manager, why we need a system, a plan, a training philosophy, recruitment, everything from footballing side. It's horrible. And why Daniel Levy needs to leave this club. When I'm saying he needs to leave this club is all these seven things which is needed on field is not delivered. And I'm going to go past each and every picture of each and every goal they have conceded in 20 minutes. What is wrong? And yesterday's loss, Stellini as a manager showed why he's incapable of managing of a footballing team. He's absolutely useless. And even Ryan Mason as an assistant coach is absolutely useless. Playing a back four of Perisic, Poro, Eric Dyer, and Romero is basically jumping from a 20th building and suicidal. It's the same thing. It's an absolute clueless formation to play them in the back four. Perisic can't play as a left wing back and you play him as a left back. Pedro Poro has played under a back three under Ruben Amiron, is not playing in a back four. Eric Dyer can't play in the back two. And you're partnering him with Romero. He's young and he's not that experienced to manage four players with him. Correct? And that shows our recruitment of why we're signing these kind of right backs, why we're signing these players, why are they coming into the squad, right? It's hugely questionable. On top of that, Hugo Lloris is giving some chiller goals to the opponents for them to score. So the back line is totally demolished before even they started. I didn't watch the match properly. Like I knew we are going to lose this match really badly. After seeing a back four of that back four, I was really not confident. But I was not into that impression that we'll concede 5 goals in 20 minutes, and that totally shows that we can't play with these players, right? If we get a different set of players for back four, that'll work, but not with these players. We are not played attacking front foot football since Mauricio Pochettino has left our club. We haven't played that kind of football. We have played with Jose Mourinho, Nuno, and Conte, who plays, sits back, absorbs the pressure, and we play on the counter. And that also has not worked because the players are shit. I'm going to talk about that right now. So you can see this picture, right? The first goal. There's a lot of things happening over here. There's a lot of things. The midfield, the back line, the players in the box, the shape, everything over here. So I've marked the Newcastle players on red. You can see one, two, three, four, five players. And the Spurs player, one, two, three, four, five, six, and 6 players. I marked them in blue, right? So what happens in this goal is Joe Linton dribbles past Romero and Højbjerg, takes a shot. Lloris makes the save, but it just falls through to Jacob Murphy and he puts it in the back of the net. So a lot of things happens here. Let's go to the first part, right? So our back line is, I can see I've named them in the orange colors. It's Pedro Porro, Romero, Dyer, and Perisic, right? That's the defense. What is this line? What is the shape? I don't understand the shape. Why is it in an L shape? Why is Pedro Porro and Romero together? And what is Perisic? Okay, Perisic at the back post. Why he's not taking care of Jacob Murphy? And Dyer marking the defender on this. So it's totally opposite. Now look at the midfield, right? Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Oliver Skip, and Saar. Saar is playing as a defensive midfielder. He's up front. Skip is in no man's land. I don't know what is he doing on the pitch, number six. Who is he marking? Why is he jogging? What's he marking? Oliver Skip, what's he doing? Like, and PML Hoybier is on a no man's land, right? So Newcastle right now has taken Spurs out of shape in left, right, and center. They're out of shape. No one knows what they're doing right now. So that's the first mistake, right? And then the second mistake is you have four defenders in the box, and you're telling me no one can make a tackle on Joe Linton, right? No one can make a tackle on Joe Linton. These are world class. These are players playing for Tottenham Hotspur. We are playing in the Champions League. We are playing in the finals. We are challenged for titles. You think one player can't make a challenge in a tackle. That totally shows PML Hobby is overrated. Eric Dyer is overrated. Ivan Perisic is overrated. These are simple things in football. We're not here trying to, I'm not trying here to tell, do an output, put the ball, lob the pass up front, take on two players, then pass the ball. None of these things. Simple tackle. The first basic thing you learn in football. One-on-one defending. You can't even do that. And you're wearing this jersey. And you're telling me, trophy is coming, trophy is coming. What is this? Nothing will come with this kind of football. You can't do shit with this kind of football. Telling his formation got it wrong. Shit. He's not able to organize the shape. Look at the shape. It's absolutely bullshit. It's absolutely useless. There's no kind of communication and shape over here. There's one, two, three, four, five players in the box, and we have around 100 players in the box, and you tell me none of them can make a defense, can make a tackle against Joe Linton and stop the play. Even even if they can't make a tackle, Lloris Lloris palming away, right? It's very hard to blame. I would not blame that goal on Lloris totally. Yes, he could have made this save better. But sometimes in football, what you need to do as a fan, right? Before blaming Lloris for the mistake, you need to go two steps behind. What has made him to make that mistake? That is more important, right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing in life, right? You can blame a lot of people. He's made a mistake. He's made a mistake. What made him make the mistake? That is really important. You can blame Lloris 100 times, but if we had stopped Joe Linton from taking that shot, that other whole scenario wouldn't happen in that. Yeah, but if they made the tackle, the whole scenario, like I don't know why Spurs players are really scared to make a tackle. Jan Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld will make the tackle. They'll stop it. They'll stop the play. They'll stop from that shot even to happen. No one is confident to do this. Either they don't know how to tackle, or they just don't care about the football club. These are the two things which I really feel is the mistakes which is happening over here, and that's the reason why it's happening over here. Now let's go to the second part. Joe Linton takes the shot. Hugo Lloris makes the save, and Jacob Murphy scores the goal. That's the first goal, right? Yeah. So that's the first goal. Now the second goal. In my lifetime, I've never seen a team, even Southampton, Luton Town, National League teams can defend better than this. One long ball cuts past our defense to score a goal. It's not acceptable. Not acceptable. Look at the defensive shape. Poro, Romero, Dyer, Perisic. What is happening here? What is this? There are these players, if they are out, if they are playing in a, what are we trying to maintain here? Like, I don't understand. Like, you can't even build an offside trap doing that. What? It's a joke, man. It's totally a joke. I don't even understand what they're trying to do. Simple thing, maintain the shape, hold the shape. Don't let Joe Linton to go past like that. You can't. Absolutely useless. One long ball. The player comes. Pedro Porro doesn't look at Joe Linton's run. He takes the goal, and no, and kudos to Joe Linton. Right, that goal was amazing. Like the way took the ball with his right foot, with the shape, the way he took the body shape, and the way he took the shot pass, and then to go past this thing and to score the goal. So it's world class. That's world class. Another mistake, another goal, useless. There's no shape. There's no communication. You're 2-0 down. Your shape is not there. As a manager, what you need to do is, oh, this is getting really worse. We're 5 minutes down, and this is getting really worse. If you're a top manager, you bring in a change. You try to change the shape. You try to uh, organize it. You try to communicate, bring back the shape, hold it back, or at least the players within themselves, the manager's not doing anything. Hey, let's soak it down. We're screwing this up. Let's maintain a 2-0 down. Let's hold back. Nothing. Third goal. This proves why the shit defender shouldn't stay at this club and needs to get out from here tomorrow. And if these kind of players get contract with this club, forget about everything. The owner needs to leave, and the owner still needs to leave. And if he gets a contract, he needs to leave. He is not a good player. He is not a good player. So I mark the Spurs player in blue. One, two, three. So we are around 6 players. I've marked them in blue. So the pass which Eric Dyer makes is to Human Son. That's what happens in the game, which has led to the goal. But then I have this orange lens, which I want to talk about. So Human Son is getting the ball. Look at there are 2 players on him. There are legit 2 players on him, and Eric Dyer is making the pass. That totally shows he doesn't have the footballing brain to play football. He doesn't have the footballing brain to play football. He doesn't have the IQ. All he needs to do is not asking for an output, not asking for a pass, like not like a world class pass I'm asking for. Simple things. 2 players on pressure, humans on is on pressure. Okay, let's find Poro. Let's find Romero. Or at least find Pop. Get the ball back, let them push away, get the space, let's pass it to Poro. Or if you're really good of a player, some players can just pick the pass to skip, right? He's free over there. But I don't expect that from Eric Dyer. Right? Dyer is an average player. He's not a Jorginho or a Conte. If it's a Jorginho or a Conte who's world class, who can play like the register, deep flying playmaker, which we like to see in football. We don't need to know this fancy terms for the managers. The managers uh just need to know if this player can pick the pass from far away. I don't expect him to do all that bullshit. All he need to do is pass it to Porro or Romero, and that goal wouldn't have happened. Simple things, simple things. It is simple things. A player is on pressure, you don't pass it to him. If you pass it to Poro and Poro pass to skip pass, and that's how you make your build up pattern, right? Know which place is in danger, which place is free, and then create the space and score the goals. Simple. This is simple. This is the football. It is simple. But to execute the simple things, you need brain. To execute football can be played in a simple way, or you don't have to do the skill moves, this flicks, this kicks, these fancy things. Doesn't need to be in football. Keep it if you can. If you have a football brain, right? You can play a simple kind of football and score goals. That's what you need. And this totally shows that Eric Dyer can't make it up. He can't do it. He's not a good player. He's passing to Human Son, who two players are marking him, and this is what happens. We lose the ball. Jacob Murphy has it, and he scores the goal. And even in the scoring the goal, no one makes a challenge. No one makes a challenge to stop the goal from happening. No one is afraid to make the tackle. We are 3-0 down. Fourth goal. This is the joke of the season of this fourth goal. Totally don't understand what is happening over here. Look at this. Look, it's a shame to even explain this in like as a fan to explain what the hell is happening here. Pedro Porro, Eric Dyer, where the hell is Perisic? Where the hell is Romero? Where are they? Or I think if that's Romero, then if where is Porro and Perisic? Where are our wing backs? Why are they playing as wing backs? They are full backs. They need to play in the defensive mindset. They're up front, nowhere, don't know what they're doing. This is absolutely a joke, I'm telling you. This is a joke. They can't do it. They can't do it. This totally shows. Whose idea was it to play back four? I don't understand. Whose idea was to play back four? They don't know how to play in the back four. It's clueless. The midfield is maintaining the shape they're properly playing the midfield role. The attackers, Kane is there as attacking, and then Son is over there. So sorry, mate. Like you can't do this, right? You can't do this. And if you have top quality oppositions, output. Eric Dyer can't play in a high line because he doesn't have the pace. Isaac gets the ball, goes past the goalkeeper, and it's a goal. And shocking, bro. This is absolutely shocking. Like, I hope you can't do these kind of mistakes. This is absolutely horrible. And they can't play in the back four. They can't play in the back four. And that's totally seen. Next goal, same thing. Isaac gets the goal, no one makes the challenge, 5-0. So what does this say about this club? PML Hoybier, Oliver Skip, Eric Dyer, Ivan Perisic. These players, they're not good enough. They're not good enough. We have been saying this for a long time. And on top of that, it really feels bad. Perisic, I don't expect this from Perisic, right? He's won cups, he's won trophies, and you perform like a National League player on embarrassing minutes. Embarrassment. It's an absolute embarrassment. The tactical, the players, the formation, the passion, the ambition, like to even nothing. It's it's a broken team. It's players just selfish. And Conte was right, right? Conte was right. He told in the press conference, when will the players take blame of themselves? Why the players are selfish? They care about themselves. There isn't a team that wants to play as a team. You can't win a team sport without playing as a team. Just look at this, the formation, the tactics, the quality of the players, everything, right? If the quality of the players improves and if you get a top quality manager, then the culture changes, right? Everyone talks, we need a good culture, we need a good culture. It's simple, right? Newcastle United, 4 years, didn't have good players, shit team. Nick Pope, Guimaraes, Isaac, they got many, Dan Bone, Sven Boatman. When you get these kind of good players, then you get a good manager who wants that kind of players. You build a culture. Mauricio Pochettino, Danny Rose, Kyle Walker, Toby Alderweireld, Jan Vertonghen, Hugo Lloris at his prime, Victor Wanyama, Musa Dembele, Christian Eriksen, Dele Alli, Harry Kane, Son. That's a team. They know how to play for that manager. They can play for that manager. They know what can be done for that manager. And That's a team, right? It has quality. It knows what to do with that quality, what the manager expects. Then you build a culture of winning culture. And that's why we were okay, we can win the semifinals, we can win the finals because players believe in themselves because other players are good. I'm also good. We can push ourselves to win from the, we couldn't win it. That's a different all story about talking about our owner. If anyone comes in right now, right? If a manager comes in right now, let's be serious. We are not light years, zillion years away from winning a title, right? Forget about the title. The recruitment and scouting needs to improve first. And manager, when I say needs to be backed, manager needs to be backed, not within the money. Richarlison, Dan Chuma are not the players we need right now. We need a defense. We need a midfield to be sorted. If Kane and Son leaves, we need to do. There's a huge change that needs to happen at Spurs. It's a very, very, very big job. It's a really big job to take right now. Christian Stellini and Ryan Mason, they can't do it, mate. They can't do it. The tactics are horrible. First of all, our players are shit, right? And then you put these kind of tactics on top of that. You're going to be demolished 5-6 nil. We should be good that we haven't lost this game 8 or 9 nil. This is not good enough, mate. Like we're playing match on Thursday. If you even get a draw, it's a good thing for us. Very heartening to say if we get a draw against Man United this Thursday, it'll be a good result. Clueless club, clueless owner, clueless everything. It's a comedy circus, right? It's a circus happening over here. It's an absolute circus. It's just burning this club on the field. Off the field, a lot of things is happening, which is looking good. On the field, it's a toilet. It's a garbage. You need to flush this and start something new. It's full of waste. This is everything what is happening now is full of waste. There's nothing. There's no process, there's no style, there's no culture, there's nothing happening over here. Like it's absolute everything. But for this to change, on top of the owners need to change. The owners need to change. The owners need to get up or they need to bring some huge change in the football club. A huge change. Levy, this is 300 million budget. I'm giving you 200 million for every. I'm not good at football. I'm stepping away from the footballing side. Get a footballing director, give him 200 million, get a recruitment, get this one, and push, right? And push. And after that, we haven't won a trophy, then we don't have luck. But at least this is the plan, and this is and for this thing to happen, it's not 1 season, 2 seasons, or 3 seasons. You need to wait. We need to be patient in life, but we need to keep on backing the manager. What did we do with Mauricio Pochettino? The same shit. We gave him money on what kind of players? What kind of players? What is the recruitment? If your recruitment is bad, this is what happens. And when you waste your money on your recruitment, this is what happens. On shit players, which you don't know any clue about it. Get in your scout person and a recruitment. That's it. You're scouting your recruitment, your staff members, your backroom staff needs to be really good. If your backroom staff and the owner is in the same page and your manager is in the same page, then on the field will improve. If everything on top of that doesn't improve, nothing happens. It's the same thing. Business, right? When you do your business, your operations need to be good, your finance needs to be good, your other sectors of marketing needs to be good, everything needs to be good. Then only your business will flourish. You can't say, I'm doing 80%, I'm only concentrating on marketing, I don't do a shit about operations and finance. Your business won't run. Everything needs to be in the same page. And that's the same thing for football. Everything needs to be in the same page. It's like a pyramid, right? If one of the pyramid falls away, everything falls away. Your owner, your backroom staff, your manager, the players, and then that pyramid. If the tap pyramid, if the top is the important stuff. The top is not proper, then it won't. The pyramid is gone. everything. The pyramid can't be fixed. The top over there, the pyramid needs to be proper. He needs to make proper decisions. He needs to make proper this thing. If he's making a mistake, he needs to clarify. If that is wrong, you can blame the manager, you can blame the players, you can blame them. Who gets all these stuff? Owner gets it. Until the owner changes, nothing is changing in this club. Nothing is changed. 22 years now. This is not happening because the manager is shit. That's one part of it. The manager is not good enough right now. That is one part of it. This is because the players are not good enough. You're talking about more about the players. The backroom staff is not good enough. Everything in this club is not good enough. Sorry to say, like if this is gonna happen more further, and if the Spurs fans don't realize this and push for changes, watch more of this, mate. I'm leaving.